Hi guys, today I'm doing a super fun video with No Beauty. No Beauty is Vanessa Hudgens Skincare brand that is pretty new. They reached out to me to work with them and I was super excited. They wanted me to try the Glacial Bay Clay Mask and I wasn't super familiar with the brand, but I looked into it. They're vegan, cruelty-free, they have good ingredients, nothing in the mask was irritating, nothing I'm allergic to. Actually had like a good amount of ingredients, not like a huge giant crazy list. So I agreed and they sent the mask out to me. I want to show you the box because it's super cool. Now it's not the cheapest, but it's a lot of products, so I feel like it'll last you a really long time. But this is the box. Like this would be an awesome gift. Comes in this, like this is super fancy. This is like magnetic. You open, there's a gorgeous picture of Vanessa Hudgens. And it's like what is that? That's so fancy. Comes in this like really nice jar. Like this feels very spa-like, you know? I did open it and give it a sniff. It smells amazing. But not overpowering. It doesn't smell perfumey. It just has like a really nice spa-like smell. So there's a little note from her in here that says, "For me, taking care of my skin is a form of self-love and meditation. I created this mask out of the personal need to prevent blemishes and restore glow to my skin. I hope you love it as much as I do." So do I. So it's actually rated super well, so that was good to know. It's a purifying mask that is supposed to, like I said, draw out impurities, tighten pores, which actually isn't a thing. So I'm assuming it means like minimize the appearance of pores, and restore a radiant glow. It's mineral infused colloidal, am I saying that right? Clay, harvested from an active glacier in British Columbia, which is especially created for acne prone skin and oily skin and combination skin. Now my skin is normally dry, but lately it's been more combination because of what's happening with my skin. I have a lot of breakouts going on, and I could really use something like this. So I'm very excited about it. It says, as the mask works its magic, it will create a tingling effect on the skin. Leave on for 4 minutes or up to 10 and gently remove with warm water or a warm washcloth and pat dry. Now the ingredients I'm super excited about as well. We have Canadian colloidal clay, kaolin, bentonite clay, lactic acid, giant sea kelp are some of the main ones. Use 2 to 3 times a week if you have oily combination skin, 1 to 2 times a week if you have dry or sensitive skin. I'm gonna use it for this first time and we're gonna see what I think. Right now we're gonna do like a nice close-up so you can see what the skin looks like. This feels like it's really nice quality. Go off this little thing and we're probably just gonna use what's on here. Oh, it smells so good. It's like a really cool like grayish lavender kind of color. Ooh, it's nice. It has more of like a thick, not even that thick, like a thick moisturizing kind of texture. It doesn't feel like that kind of ashy, like those classic clay masks that you probably used in like middle school and high school, or that I used anyway. It's on my eyebrow, but that's okay. I'm gonna forget the upper lip just because I don't need that there. But it feels good so far. Right now, literally just being done, it feels like it's drying. Not drying my skin out, just like it's drying. Okay, so we're moving on to minute 2, and I just wanted to show you can see like where it's getting drier. So these are probably the thinnest areas where you can see it's getting like whiter, and this is where I probably put the most, but it definitely feels tighter. It's not really tingling. I mean, this is drying before your eyes, you know? I hate masks that you have to leave on for like 20-30 minutes. That's just too long. So this being like 4 to 10, I think is already a lot easier. I've had this on for about 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes. So we'll maybe go up to 10 if it still has these little bits. It's so cool to see that. Like normally I'm just like, you know, sitting reading a magazine, my phone, not a magazine, when I'm using a mask, and like, it's so cool to actually see this process of it, you know? Oh yeah, so one thing I wanted to mention is that this mask is not recommended if you have eczema, rosacea, or open sores. There's some cool, like really good before and afters on the website actually, but it's definitely like, look, we have tiny little spot there, but it's feeling like that. Does that show you what I mean? Like if I smile, it feels like it's gonna crack, that kind of feeling. Okay, cool. I should bring you in the bathroom with me. Let's come on with me. Nice angle. If it's love that you need, you can't take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know definitely took a second to remove. I'm sure if I used like a towel it would have been easier, but I just don't like that kind of texture on my skin. My skin definitely feels soft and smooth. It didn't pull out some of these little whiteheads that I have. It's definitely more of a matte finish on my skin right now. It definitely isn't like glowing or like really hydrated. I can feel a tightness in my pores here actually, which is nice. It feels super smooth and it doesn't feel like there's any residue or anything like that. And I'm just gonna do a quick before and after shot to really show you up close and everything like that. So I will try it again and come back and let you know what my more official like repeated use effects are, but yeah, it feels really soft and smooth. So far so good. Hi, I'm back. It's been about 5 days now since the initial part of I did of this video, and I just wanted to kind of share an update. So the mask I've used, I'd say 2.5 times kind of. So the first time you guys saw, and that initial time I felt like it really gave me a more matte finish. But because my skin is quite dry, I am using a pretty serious medication on my face. My skin gets really dry and irritated. So I didn't want to use this all over my skin continuously. So what I was doing the second time is I did it in a T-zone. So I did it just around here and then right here where my pores are really big and kind of I get a little bit more oily, especially in the summer. And I felt like that really helped. I just kept it on again for like the full 10 minutes, rinsed it off, and I felt like I preferred that just because, like I said, my skin is on drier on the outside. And then the second time, or third time I guess, I used it as a spot treatment. And I really liked that a lot. But I just stuck a Q-tip in there and then popped it on spots that I felt like could benefit. And it really helped. I feel like it helped with raised spots that aren't necessarily like active pimples but like still have the texture, and it really helped with that. But I think those are the two ways I'm going to use it most, is the T-zone and the like spot treatment. I think it's going to be a really great mask that rather than using it in the evening to like prepare for bed, because I feel like in the evening I'm more of a like hydration type, but in the morning, especially if I'm doing makeup that day and like want a long-lasting makeup look, you really want to control that oil in the T-zone. Use that in the morning and then follow up with, you know, skincare and makeup. And I feel like it really would keep that at bay and kind of prep your skin for how you want it to be. So I feel like for me, that's definitely the best use of this mask. So overall, I really recommend this mask. I think for the price, it seems a little bit steep, but for the price, you get so much product, and a little does go a long way. You don't need to be like slathering it on until it's super thick and you can't see through it, you know? And the only thing is I would disagree fully is the radiance part. I wouldn't say it restores radiance. I would say it refines texture. So it's not going to do so much with like these dark spots I have. But if they're raised, that's kind of what it helps with, in my opinion anyway, in my experience. I'm going to put in more before and afters so that you guys can kind of see the difference this whole week has made. Keep in mind, I am using other acne fighting products. A mask is not your whole routine. It is a part of a good routine. I'd really recommend it. Check out No Beauty and let me know what you guys think. I'm excited to see what else they come out with because right now I think this is the only product. Yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.